What's up, guys? Good morning. We are in Cleveland. It's race day. It's Triple Crown day. This is our 8th round of the year. Like I said, Triple Crown. We're ready to go. It's an early start. It's about 8:45 start. It's about 8 o'clock, a little after 8 o'clock right now. Boys are getting geared up. Bikes are ready. And yeah, hopefully the weather stays away. It's a little breezy right now. And yeah, should be a good day. I'm excited. Q1 is going to be important. Track's fast. Track's not muddy at all, as you guys I'm sure will see. So yeah, expectations coming into this weekend were, with the mud, we thought it was going to be a mudder, so it was just kind of channeling that Foxborough mentality. Obviously our last mud race was good to us, so unfortunately no mud. I wanted it to be a monsoon, but we'll be good. I think the boys have the speed to be in that top 18, and if they don't, we'll make it out of the LCQ. Should be a good day. I'm excited. I'm fired up. Excited to see some Cleveland fans. And yeah, next time you see us, we'll be on track for Q1. It's important to get those times in early. And yeah, let's have some fun. We'll see you in the next clip.
Qualifying here in Cleveland, Triple Crown, top 18 straight through, and I managed to qualify 14, which I'm really stoked about. I think that's my best qualifying ever, since I turned pro, so really happy about it. And no, track turned out pretty good considering all the rain they got. It was actually kind of dry out there and slick. The dirt's pretty different. It's kind of loose on top in the corners and then hard at base. But yeah, 14th overall, feel good out there. Yeah, got to go rest up now and get ready for the 3 mains.
What's up, guys? Great morning so far. We've got one in with Marcus, P14 overall. Honestly, rode really well. Bettered his time in the second session. He was one of the only guys to better his time, so stoked on that. Now we got Jace ready for the LCQ. P21, I think, for Jace, so he was close. He had the time, and then 4 or 5 laps in, hit a kicker on a double and went over the bars. Bike drove him into the face. Obviously that wasn't ideal, but the speed's there, the rhythms are there, everything's there. So time to make it happen in this LCQ. It is stacked, but he's got the speed, he's got the start. So yeah, let's make it happen. It'd be sick to get 2 guys in. And yeah, so far Cleveland's been good to us other than the win. So let's have some fun and hopefully get our second guy in.
A little bit wide, still be okay. Last chance qualifier, looks like green bike, the monster there, Kawasaki. Pro surgeon right, he gets there first, nickel around.
Yeah, the day was honestly going really good. Struggled a bit the first qualifying session, but knew what I had to do for the second one, regrouped, and honestly went out and I laid down a burner right on lap 2, put me in the top 18. Would have been straight through, and then very next lap just hit a gnarly hole in a kicker off a 3 and just went straight over the bars. Pile drove myself into the jump and bike crushed me. So I thought I was good at first. I got up and I thought I broke my collarbone, to be honest. is a little bit scary, but you know, and that kind of really affected my day. I tried to get back on the bike and you know, finish into practice, but I couldn't ride, and then regrouped for the LCQ and you know, gave it my best go. Honestly, I struggled a bit in the opening laps just with the arm. It was hard to. I think after sitting, you know, your adrenaline wears off and everything's a bit sore and stiff, and yeah, just didn't have it at the beginning. Rode, you know, really tentative, and then, you know, by the end of the LCQ, I'd say I was, you know, riding pretty good, but it was just a little too late by then, and you know, it's a bummer. I wish the crash wouldn't have happened, because you know, we were in a good place, and I think I could have put it straight in. Even with that, you know, only doing the 2 laps in the second qualifying, I was still 18 to 1 minute to go in the A practice, and I got bumped out by just, you know, a couple spots. So it was an unfortunate day, kind of you know, kind of a big hit to the gut for sure. I was pretty bummed about that one, just be that close all day, and then just, you know, have that happen just kind of sucked. But it took the wind out of my sails a bit. But yeah, hopefully it'll be all good and regroup for next week and come out strong.
Perfect. See you in Philly.
Been a while, but we're back, you know. Qualified P14 after finishing P14th last weekend. Yeah, race was good. Well, we're going to take that one out, you know. You're going to have two better ones. But yeah, just the intensity in the beginning had to be a little bit better. Other than that, at the end when he was feeling like himself, riding a bit better, you could see he was flowing quite nicely. But I think with the weather the way it is, track's gonna be a little bit more slippery, let's say. But yeah, let's go for the second one and hope it's a good one.
main just wrapped up. Kush just got 13th. Red flag on the start. He was up in like 12th before the red flag. Replicated another good start. Came out like 8th or 9th, I think. And yeah, just kind of found a flow. Got in the, didn't give any interest to nobody. And yeah, finished in 13th. It was a great moto, great ride. Rain stopped, so hopefully it's not getting any muddier, but next one should be good.
Alright, what's up guys? That is a wrap on Cleveland. Our first time ever in Cleveland, our 8th round of the year. This one's going to be a long recap, so if you're not a fan of me talking, you can skip this part. But yeah, so just an overall summary of the day. Both boys rode really well. Obviously, as we will show in the vlogs, Jace was super close. Had a really good lap in the second qualifier. Had a big crash. It was 21st overall. Still almost made it. And then had a really good LCQ going. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough. A little bit of shoulder pain held him back, but really proud of Jace. I mean, he's working his ass off, and what we've been building on all years is starting to show with both guys. Obviously for Marcus, qualified P14 in like a good P14, not like a B practice type 14, like a really good solid P14. Bettered his time in the second one. Most guys did not. And then, yeah, obviously with the weather conditions, we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know if it was going to be a mud or a rain, whatever. It was like a mix of both. We had one dry one, then one mud one, then one terrible one. It was just all over the place. So the crew handled everything really well. I'm so happy with how Marcus rode all day. Went from 20th in the first moto to 13th or 14th in the second one. Starts were great all day, and then the third one just pulled an insane start again. Was 6th the first 2 laps. Had the speed too. He had top 10 speed today. And unfortunately, what we've been preaching all year was kind of let that dog out and to go for stuff. And Marcus was going for a rhythm. Unfortunately, kind of slid off the face of it, kicked him the other way. Was along for the ride after that. Tough crash, but I'm proud he stayed out there. I really do think he had top 10 speed in that third moto. And yeah, it's been, I mean, we said it earlier in the year, it's been a really rough, or it was a really rough start to the year. A lot of the things that we were working on and trying to get, instill into these guys wasn't really getting through. A lot of long Monday night meetings to try to tell them, our thought, our input. I don't race Supercross, but I've been around it long enough to know what to tell these guys to try to help them. And that's just kind of what we've been trying to do all year. And we've really turned it around speed-wise. Obviously, the results, we always want to be better. We're always working to be better. But speed-wise, from the first 4 races to the last 4, has been night and day, absolutely unbelievable. It's what these guys put in so much work for. It's what our sponsors are expecting for us. It's what we all put in a lot of work for. And it really feels like we're all the things that, like I said, all the things that we've been working on, these guys have been doing these last 3-4 rounds, and it's showing, it's paying off. It makes me proud because I know how round 1 was, and round 2 and round 3, like we were trying not to be negative. We always kept a positive attitude, but the days were dark. We had a lot of, like I said, a lot of long Monday night meetings with the crew, with the riders, just trying to figure out like what we're doing to better these guys. And obviously it's been paying off. Last weekend was great for Marcus. Jace was right there again last weekend. Jace was again right there this weekend. I know in Philly he'll turn around, he'll be in that main. With all that being said, with how the track was today, the conditions, the mud, the technical, rhythms, both guys hit the deck pretty hard. I'm very happy that we're going to Philly with 2 healthy 250 riders. Hopefully A-Rod will be back for us next weekend as well, and hopefully maybe even Jaxen Driskell. So it sucks that we're almost towards the end of our season. We got 2 more rounds. We got this weekend and then Salt Lake. It sucks. I feel like we're just getting into a flow, but it goes into plans for next year. Like we want to do 17 rounds of Supercross because we get into a flow by round 8, round 9, round 10, and then it's boom, it's over. So overall, I'm stoked. I mean, the weather wasn't great. The wind was brutal. Everyone worked their butts off this weekend. These are the weekends that really kind of show what we're made of. And we could have went out there in the Triple Crown, been negative with the mud, with the wind, whatever it was, not qualified, packed it up, head back to Florida. But these guys, they rolled with the punches like we did last year in Foxborough. And yeah, I feel like the Marcus that we've been expecting all year, last year too, like he's shown, he's coming to light. I'm so proud of the boys. Helicopter up here. So proud of the boys. I'm proud of the crew. I'm proud of everybody a part of this program. Without Dirt Legal, WMAR, KTM, everybody, all of our amazing sponsors that we always talk about, we definitely would not be here. It's these races are tough, and we say it every weekend. It takes a lot to get to these races, but when we see the fans, we're throwing out Hammer water bottles all day. That was super fun. Yeah, just thankful. Like, these are the weekends that make me realize, okay, this is why we're doing it. We're getting these guys better. The results are improving. Again, sorry I'm rambling. I know Ty's gonna run out of storage here soon. Just thankful, stoked on how the day went. And yeah, now we head to Philly. We got a couple days back at home to rest, and we go to Philly for normal race. This is just normal night race. So back to the roots. We'll get our plans situated for Salt Lake. If you guys want to come on board, weekend title sponsors, VIP experience packages, we got Philly, we got Salt Lake open. Every single dollar that comes into this program helps me pay my riders, my crew, staff, everybody. It helps us get to all the races. It costs us a lot of money to run this team. So if you guys want to come on board, have your company represented with us, or hang out with us for the weekend. We had a weekend VIP this weekend. It was awesome. Shout out to Trey and his family. And yeah, no, I've been rambling. I'm stoked on the day. We always want to be better. Obviously 18th overall for Coos. I think he went 20, 14, 18, or 19. Obviously the result sheet doesn't show how good of a day it was riding wise. And yeah, I'm stoked for Philly. And I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow the riders, follow DBD Racing, follow Ty, follow Jack, follow myself. Love you guys. Thank you so much. See you in Philly.